Greetings from Tevatron Technologies Private Limited. My name is Saurabh Mishra and I am an embedded software engineer in Tevatron Technologies Private Limited, which is situated in Sector 3, Noida. Its corporate office is in Sector 3, and our company works in the domain of embedded system and VLSI and robotics too. And recently we have started an initiative in STEM robotics, which basically gives the classes of robotics, core robotics and scratch from robotics to the school students. And today I am here to give a presentation on Bluetooth controlled robot. So let's talk about a Bluetooth controlled robot. In a Bluetooth controlled robot, we have a robot which is controlled by a Bluetooth, and in my demonstration I will show you a robot which is controlled via my phone, which is an Android phone, and I will control the robot with an Bluetooth app. Okay, so let's first see the hardware structure of a Bluetooth controlled robot. Here our company has made a Bluetooth controlled robot which has certain features, like we can see here that this robot is made of acrylic sheets, and we have made its circuit from a 0 PCB, and we can see here that there is a HC05 Bluetooth chip which interfaces our mobile to the robot, and here we can see that it has an 8MHz microcontroller, and also there is a motor driver IC which is L293D IC, and there is a regulator voltage IC, right? And we have powered this robot through a 12-volt battery which is a rechargeable battery, and we have a 200 RPM motor. We can see from its upside we have 200 RPMs, and we powered these RPM through a 12-volt battery, right? Now this controller works from this 12-volt battery, and the motors work from this battery and another separate battery, which gives a greater power and its required ampere to work at nominal speed. Now I will just show you a demonstration by connecting this app to this phone. Let's power on this Bluetooth device. Now my robot is active, and we can see a LED beep, which means that the SC05 is ready to connect. Now I will connect this Bluetooth with my phones. Now I will open the Bluetooth app. Here you can see an app in my Android app drawer. Now the app is on, and now I will just connect it. First of all, I have to pair this with my phone's Bluetooth, right? So I will go in my settings and in wireless and networks, and here there is a Bluetooth setting, and now we can see that HC05 is available for pairing. Now I will pair with this device. Now it's asking a code. Its default code is 1234. Okay, now we can see that our Bluetooth module, which name is SC05, is paired. Now I will come back to my app, which is a Bluetooth app which drives the robot, and I will open the app, and now I will connect the app. We can here see that there is a SC05 with some its IP addresses, I can say. Now here we see that the device successfully connected message. It means that our Bluetooth controlled robot is connected with this app. Now we can see we have a robot and we have a phone. Now let me tell you what will happen now. This phone has an inbuilt accelerometer, or we can say a gyro sensor. Now we have made an application of this accelerometer or a gyro sensor, and we will just use this application to give a robot's motion. Means that if we tilt the phone, our robot will move in that direction. Let's see how. If I will tilt like this, our robot moves in the forward direction. Now this in the backward direction, and now this moves and clockwise and anti-clockwise direction. So this is a Bluetooth controlled robot. See how it moves. Okay, great. Now I will just switch off the robot. Okay. Now we have seen that in a Bluetooth controlled robot, we have controlled the robot with an SC05 Bluetooth module which is connected to the onto the robot, and we have controlled that robot with the SC05 through our Android app, which is an Android app and it can be downloaded from our website. And we have seen that there is a very wide scope of this application. Let's say if any student or any engineer wants to make a home automation, okay, then we have a very wide, very wide its aspects, we can say, of Bluetooth. Like let's give an example, like if you are at your home and you want to just power on your fan or your any device, any electrical device which is connected to your switchboard, then we can just remotely on that device through a Bluetooth app. We have to just interface that our electrical switches to our Android app, or we can say through our mobile, and we can just on it by on a bed or wherever we are in that space of that Bluetooth. Okay, so these are the wide aspects, and I guess that this application is very useful for students and all, because it gives a better scope in the understanding of Bluetooth communication and RF communication, and it also gives a better understanding in how to build a robot. And our company is best in teaching about or in giving trainings and all in robotics domain, and we have an expertise in our robotics. So let's see, and thank you all and all the best.